on the edge of a raging world. One sunny morning, her mother handed her a basket filled with delicious bread and butter. Your dear grandmother's feeling unwell, she said, her voice warm but firm. Take this basket to her, but remember, my dear is stay on the path and in the talk. With a kiss on the cheek, Little Red Riding set off, promising to be careful. With a kiss on the cheek, the path to her grandmother's house wound through a beautiful sun-dappled forest. The path to her grandmother's house. Birds sang cheerful melody from the treetops, and colorful wildflowers dotted the grassy clearings. As Little Red Riding Hood skipped along, feeling happy and carefree, a lovely wolf stepped up from. Good morning, little girl, he said with a charming, toothy smile. And where might you be going on such a fine day? And where might you be going on such a fine day? He seemed so polite and friendly that she completely forgot her mother's important warning. He seemed so polite and friendly. I'm going to see my grandmother, she replied cheerfully. I'm going to see my grandmother, she replied cheerfully. She lives in the first cottage on the other side of the woods, and she's not feeling very well today. She lives in the first cottage on. The wolf's eyes glinted slyly. 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 What a thoughtful granddaughter you are, he exclaimed. What a thoughtful granddaughter you are, he exclaimed. But look at all these lovely flowers. But look at all these lovely flowers. But look at all these lovely. Surely your grandmother will love a beautiful bouquet to brighten her mood. Surely your grandmother will love. Little Red Riding Hood thought this was a wonderful idea. Little Red Riding Hood thought this was a wonderful idea. Then came the wolf. She strayed from the path and began gathering a large bunch of daisies and buttercups. The moment she was distracted, the cunning wolf dashed away. The moment she was distracted, the cunning wolf dashed away. Taking a secret shortcut, he arrived at the grandmother's cottage in no time at all. Taking a secret shortcut, he knocked gently on the door. 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 Who's there? Called the frail voice from inside. Who's there? Called the frail voice from inside. It's me, Little Red Riding Hood, the wolf replied, imitating the goose's voice. I've brought you some cake and goodies. I brought you some cake and goodies. I brought you some cake and goodies. I brought you some cake and goodies. The unsuspecting grandmother called, ow, ow, ow. Just lift the latch, my dear ear. The wolf burst in, and in a flash, he had the poor woman locked away to flee in a dark closet. He did look on her neck and cap, told the dog burst to his chin, and waited out. He then looked on her neck and a short while later, Little Red Riding Hood arrived, her out of love flowers. A short while later, she was surprised to find the door ajar, and felt the strange sense of unease as she entered the quiet cottage. Grandma precious wolf. The cowardly wolf, knowing he was no match for the brave woodman, and kept in fear. He scrambled out of the grandmother's clothes, bounded out the road, and fled deep into the woods. The Englishman immediately went to the closet and peeped out, shaken but unharmed grandmother, the kind woodsman. She hugged her granddaughter tightly, overjoyed that they were both safe. She hugged her granddaughter tightly, overjoyed that they were both safe. Little Red Riding Hood, Grandma, and the heroes sat them together and shared the wonderful fun. From that day forward, Little Red Riding Hood never forgot her mother's words. From that day forward.